The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
What happens here for the Cardinals with 17 seconds left to go? A floater up and no good. Tip back, yes, up and good by Davis. And the Cardinals take the lead back.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Pressure here. He brings a man in motion. It's a QB keeper. He gets by two defenders. He's to the midfield, and he is off to the races. 20, 10, touchdown Ledgers. Wow, can Bauer go?
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
All alone, Bondlander to beat. He misses the shot, but Maul buries it.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
To the face-off. One by the Ledgers, it's in! Armani Fisher! Directly off the face-off from deep, finds his second goal of the day!
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Edward Jones Fond du Lac Advisors, Musa Sheet Metal, Quest Interiors, Sargento Cheese,
American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, Bauer Chiropractic, BCI Burke, Bob's Pizza,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate, Cole Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage,
Roush Insurance, Smith Builders, Marco Tax Service, AirTech Heating and Cooling,
Anders Auto Parts, Taco Bell, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Holiday Automotive,
Dynamic Chiropractic, Rademan Stone and Landscape, Everson Law Office, Hopper's Screen Printing and Custom Embroidery,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Integrity Saw and Tool, Fondy Family Dental, Into the Woods Wellness,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Lens Truck Center, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marion University,
Right Way Home Improvement, New Medical Center, Scotty's Auto Works,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Pizza Ranch, Silica for your home, Pinot Construction,
Real estate agent Brock Fleischer. Back in action, Camera Casino.
Pioneer Pit Stop, Keller Buildings, Shepherd of the Hills, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening and welcome to St. Mary Springs High School. I'm Steve Witterhack, Randy Armgood with me. Got the Scream team here with us here too tonight, and should be a great Flyaway Conference boys basketball game as Laconia is in town to take on the Ledgers in boys basketball tonight. And still some conference implications. Springs can kind of just win it tonight, just be done and be the sole champion. They've already wrapped up at least a share of first place, but their job not done yet, playing a really tough schedule at the end of the season, including this one tonight against Laconia.
Anticipation running high here at this game, and I'm really looking forward to it as well. This should be a good one. I really think you got two very good coaches going at it, and teams that are playing extremely well right now. So yeah, this could be a very good high school basketball game in this part of the state.
Yeah, Laconia, coached by Dylan Wirtz, his first year at Laconia High School. We know Dylan very well, 18-3 record on the season, so a great season. But the losses all came in the conference against conference opponents, and a few of them that they did lose to St. Mary Springs earlier in the season, just by 2 points over at the Pit at Laconia, and then they also lost a disappointing one to Mayville a few weeks ago, and that was one that they know they're a pretty good team, but just the game. Dylan Wirtz said they really shouldn't have lost that ball game. It could have been a lot better situation instead of having to depend on other teams to lose for them to get a part of that championship.
Yeah, Mayville down in the conference standings a bit, but you and I saw them play, and they are a scrappy team. They get after it. They play extremely hard, and I can understand how that could happen if you don't show up on the given night where a team like Mayville can take it to you. So, yeah, it's one of those teams that's a little scary.
Yeah, looking at the conference right now, St. Mary Springs sitting at 11-1. Laconia is tied with WLA, and they're sitting at 9-3, and then a game after that is Lemira. So you've got all the top teams playing each other at the end of the conference season, which, talking to Kyle Krieger, the head coach for St. Mary Springs, he says, I like it that way. That's the way you go to the playoffs, playing that kind of intensity against the other top teams, and that's going to help you when you get into the postseason. So that's what they did, and he liked that all the way from when he first saw it on the schedule till, right now it's all coming just like he thought it would probably end up at the end of the season. So we'll see. We'll see what happens over at Lemira tonight, as I know Nick Rush is over there, the other team we have out there today, and they are taking on WLA. So a couple really good games in the flyweight tonight.
Yeah, only a few weeks left here in the regular season, less than that, but it's playoff time atmosphere already, and these type of games will prepare you for the tournament run and the aggressiveness you need to show up with every night. And I mentioned both of these coaches being really good, and I think they're getting their teams ready now, and they're going to prepare them for this run that they're ready to go on.
High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these four Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. And our pregame features here today. Pregame brought to you by Integrity Saw and Tool. And we're bringing you the pregame show here today. But we're going to come back. A lot more to talk about. Interviews of both coaches coming up as the pregame show continues live from St. Mary Springs High School right after this on RP Sports.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Here we go.
Kendra is another great success story from Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac. Talk about how you felt prior to the services being done and then after.
I felt very hopeless almost. What I actually needed was to step back and look at what am I putting into my body and what am I surrounding myself with. Was struggling before, but now I feel a lot more in control.
Again, Kendra is a great example of a huge success story from Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Anders Auto Parts, your locally owned bumper-to-bumper auto parts store serving the Fond du Lac area since 1956. Experienced and knowledgeable staff ready to serve you. Anders Auto Parts features PPG and Shopline auto paint, along with PPG Versalon commercial paint. Quality name brand auto parts. Anders Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto parts store at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street, behind American Family Insurance.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
We are back at St. Mary Springs High School. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armga, and again, pregame show right now. And these two teams met each other. Of course, you play each other twice in flyweight conference action. And St. Mary Springs edging out Laconia 67-65 in one of the tougher places to play at the pit over at Rosendale at Laconia High School. So a great battle there between those two teams. And That's why we were kind of excited about doing this game, because there's things at stake in this ball game. A must-win here for Laconia, and should be watching some real good athletes on both teams going at it here today.
And you had a chance to talk to Dylan Wirtz, and in one of those games he felt like they should have won, and I think just talking to the Wirtz guys over there a little bit over the last few weeks, the 3 games they lost, I think they feel like they should have won all those games. They could be 21-0 right now. They're that close. So
yeah, Winnebago Lutheran. You got all these top teams in the conference. Mayville, and the St. Mary Springs, of course, that 2-point loss. So the only 3 losses they have, all in conference. And both coaches mentioned how strong this conference is, and that really helps you. Some teams have to go out of the conference to find some competition, and you can find it right here within the Flyway. A great battle between probably the top 5 teams will give you good games every night.
Yeah, and I think some really good coaches in the Flyway League right now that know how to win games and know how to get things done. And you got Lemira over there. Even though they lost the big guy in Brisky, they're still really competitive and good with Dan Damask. And then you talk about, I guess everyone except North Fond du Lac is very competitive on any given night.
Yeah, it's just a great conference, the Flyway this year. And in that ball game, a 67-65 victory for St. Mary Springs on the 10th of January, it was Ethan Pino leading the Spartans with 19 points. Nick Blank had 18 points in that game. Cash Farrell with 15 points and 7 rebounds. And Cam Smith had 11 points and 5 steals. For the Ledgers, Noah Mao, 20 points in that game. Braden Freund with 16 points. Emmett Hoon, their big guy, 13 points, 10 rebounds, and Caden Pitts with 6 points and 10 rebounds. The only thing that Coach Wirtz did say is that we don't have any 6'7" to try to slow down the Hoons, so we're going to have to use our athleticism, our quickness, use our bodies to keep them away from the rim and take care of business that way, and just try to slow a guy, a much taller player, that they just can't match up with height-wise, but athleticism, he feels we have plenty of it on our team to handle that.
Yeah, it starts maybe with Cash Farrell, the guy that's very athletic, and he's going to probably be tasked with guarding the big guy at times.
Well, I did get a chance to talk to both the coaches before the game, Kyle Krager for St. Mary Springs and Dylan Wirtz. Talked to him, Laconia's head coach, and our coaches interview today brought to you by Fondy Family Dental. Fondy Family Dental, Dr. Chad and his team will make you smile before, after, and yes, even during your appointment. So we'll have those interviews coming up in just a few minutes. The interview with Dylan Wirtz right after that. The interview with Kyle Krager. Pre-game show continues here from Laconia High School here on Radio Plus Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
In 1925, Winnebago Lutheran Academy opened their doors to the first class of Vikings. For the last 99 years, WLA has offered a welcoming and safe environment for our students to learn and grow. We are continually blessed with a dedicated faculty and staff who inspire our students in their academic pursuits and, most importantly, in their spiritual lives. As we begin our 100th year of education, we look back on all the blessings we have received from God and acknowledge the grace upon grace He has provided. Thank you, Fond du Lac and surrounding communities, for 100 years of continuous support.
We'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
And they don't have no award for that. Trophies. And they don't have no award for that.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show on Radio Plus. I'm Steve Witterhack, and with me right now, the head coach for the Laconia Spartans, Dylan Wirtz. And having a great season so far. I haven't seen you for a few weeks, getting close to playoffs. Got your seeding meeting coming up here. Where's the team at right now?
Yeah, I mean, we're happy with what we've done throughout the year. We've had a few hiccups along the way, but not abnormal for a high school basketball team, and some close losses. And what I feel is a pretty tough league, and get a chance to play another good conference opponent tonight, and just excited. But I think we've progressed. Hopefully, playing our best basketball here shortly, but another opportunity to show it tonight.
Yeah, just a 2-point loss last time you two guys teams met, and now you've got an opportunity. I know you just worry about what you can have an effect on, but. As far as Springs, they've got to play a couple of good teams with you, and they got to play WLA yet. And you're going to take care of business here tonight with us. Everybody understand the importance of these games here at the end of the season?
Yeah, I think we do. Unfortunately, we put our position where we're not in control of our own destiny, which is unfortunate. You never really want to be in that spot, but. The only thing we can do tonight is keep it interesting by playing well and doing the best we can to beat up a quality opponent. And I think, the way we played last game, and all signs are pointing to us playing better basketball. And we're just going to go do that tonight, and I guess let the chips fall where they might.
Well, they got some pretty quality players out there. I know with Mowell out there and Hune, they got some some height. They got some athleticism out there. And what are you gonna do to slow those two players down?
We always mix it up. We're not blessed, I guess, with that type of height. We're not small by any means, and I think we have positional height in some other ways. But the 6'4", 6'7", 6'5" type kids, we're low on them. But we'll mix it up. We got multiple defenses, we do, and just decide to make them do it in different ways than maybe they're used to, and that's the plan. But I can't say exactly what we're going to do because, frankly, we adjust and change things on the fly pretty regularly. So we're just excited, and we've been doing all that all year, so we're just excited to attack them on both ends of the floor.
Well, Dylan, always great to see you. I always love seeing the team out there. You always have a bunch of great athletes, and I like how you handle the guys out there. So good luck on your game today.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Okay, Dylan Wirtz, head coach of the Laconia Spartans, joining us, and we'll be back with our interview with Coach Kyle Krieger coming up in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Keller, building trust since 1960.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show sales event at Holiday. See all that's new. Get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and get in on the excitement and savings with 2.9% 5-year financing on Mazda favorites. Paired up with our low simplified price plus $500 Auto Show bonus cash. Come enjoy the exceptional guest care at Wisconsin's #1. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. At Burke, development, research, design, innovation, wellness, and connection guide us each and every day and help us bring the highest level of play to the communities we serve. Play gives us the power to connect. It tells us anything is possible and that we are always capable. The time is now to play.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show on Radio Plus. I'm Steve Winterhack, and with me now the head coach for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, Kyle Krieger. And here you are toward the end of the season, and we were kind of talking off microphone about the schedule that you have. Just kind of describe why it was so good for you, the strength of schedule at the end of the season like you have right now. Tonight you're playing Laconia.
Well, exactly. And you look at the flyway, the top 4 teams are WLA, Laconia, Lamira, and ourselves, and we all play each other, which is perfect down the stretch, getting ready for the playoffs. And we've all played each other like in the last 5 games of the season. So, I think it's beneficial for all the teams, and it's been extra beneficial for us as we beat Lamira on Tuesday and assured ourselves of at least sharing a conference title. And hopefully in our last 2 games, with tonight being Laconia and WLA next Thursday, we can win one out of those 2 and be greedy and keep the conference all to ourselves.
How are you boys playing? I haven't seen you since the LaPont game myself, but I again looked at your schedule there. But what's your thoughts on your team right now? Are you playing where you want them to be here going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think we're definitely playing our best ball now. Each game after we'll talk, and it's like, hey, we left some meat on the bone there, right? We can still get better. We still have reasons to practice, but I like where we're at right now. And on Tuesday at Lamira, we started the game real strong. Then they made a couple runs at us, and we answered their runs. And we had a 20-point lead, I think, at one point early in the second. They cut it to 3 with about 6 minutes to go, and I think we ended up winning by 15. We did a nice job defensively down the stretch, and then going 16 for 19 at the free throw line as well, and to kind of put it out of reach. But we're playing well.
Of course, you beat them over at their place. Not an easy place to play over at the pit over in Laconia, and it was a 2-point win for you over there. So just talk about your opponent a little bit.
Yeah, Laconia. I think that they're the most talented team in the conference. They have shooters. They have, Cash Farrell, who can kind of dictate the game at point guard, and then defensively he's so good with his length and his feet. You mentioned playing at the pit. It's the hardest place to play, but I think it's my favorite place for us to play at because, you're going to earn it if you win there. And, back in January or whatever, we were fortunate. But, I think Laconia is playing well, and they just had somebody, was it Nick Blank, maybe, went off for 30, 31 against Amro. And, he's a nice player. I was totally surprised when I saw he scored 30. And then super surprised when, they won 84-55, and then Ethan Pino didn't play. So, you take a 1,000-point score out of the lineup and you still score 84. That'll make coaches lose sleep.
Hey, good to see you again, and thanks for your interview before the game, and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you, Steve, and thanks for coming.
Okay, Kyle Krieger, lead head coach of the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, joining us. Sam will have more of our pregame show right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
The $7 Lux Cravings box has the Gordita Supreme? What is this, the 90s? This flashback is off the hook. The 90s Gordita Supreme is back in the $7 Lux Cravings box. Relive the decades, only at Taco Bell. Booyah!
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademans, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on Earth.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
The Roush Insurance Agency, and proud to sponsor our local athletes doing what they love. Do you have people in your life that you love? Your loved ones count on you. Hi, this is Tony Walters, agent with the Roush Insurance Agency. Let us at the Roush Insurance Agency give you a free, no-obligation life insurance quote so you're safe and secure for when the unexpected happens. To find out more about your free, no-obligation quote, give us a call today. The Roush Insurance Agency, properly insuring you for your future. Good luck, area athletes, on your quest to a state title.
Steve Winterhack and Randy Armga back at the big gym here at St. Mary Springs High School. The Ledgers getting set to take on one of their main conference foes, the Laconia Spartans. And our keys to the game are built by Pino Construction and Pino Buildings. Turn vision into reality. So these teams have seen each other before, and what else can you throw in with new wrinkles, or just you have another philosophy? And they played pretty even, just a 2-point win. I guess to see what these coaches come out and if they throw any wrinkles at each other here in this ball game.
I would anticipate that you might not see anything really new, and I know in those locker rooms, those coaches are firing these guys up because it's going to come down to who wins the rebounding battle, who wins those 50-50 loose balls, and just the energy that's put out by a team. I think that's really what's going to be the difference maker tonight.
Also, we have our Sargento Cheese starting lineups. We'll have that for you in just a few minutes here. But again, looks like a pretty full house here over at St. Mary Springs High School. They're filling up nice here, and everybody anticipating what should be a really top-notch basketball game in boys basketball in the Trailways, or not the Trailways, but in the Flyway Conference. So I'm looking forward to this as soon as I found out we were doing this one tonight.
I'd say Laconia traveled well. They've got a nice crowd here, very nice student section, as well as Springs there. So it's going to be a fun, energized gym tonight.
Well, we're going to take a break right now, come back with the starting lineups and the beginning of tonight's game here at St. Mary Springs High School. The Ledgers hosting the Laconia Spartans on Radio Plus Sports.
Cleaning your gutters is a pain, but ignoring them could ruin the value of your home. Gutter Helmet is the solution. Choose the perfect color to blend with your home, and our certified technicians will install Gutter Helmet in less than a day. Call Gutter Helmet today to never clean your gutters again.
Call us when you need a company you can trust.
You hear it all the time, but what does it mean? This is Danny and Heather at AirTech Heating, and for our company, it means we do right by our customers and provide them quality service for superior home comfort.
It means our prices are competitive and fair. It means that we stand behind our work. It means doing whatever it takes.
To whom you trust, your family's safety and comfort does matter. Call the team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742 when you need a company you can trust.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
In 1925, Winnebago Lutheran Academy opened their doors to the first class of Vikings. For the last 99 years, WLA has offered a welcoming and safe environment for our students to learn and grow. We are continually blessed with a dedicated faculty and staff who inspire our students in their academic pursuits and, most importantly, in their spiritual lives. As we begin our 100th year of education, we look back on all the blessings we have received from God and acknowledge the grace upon grace He has provided. Thank you, Fond du Lac and surrounding communities, for 100 years of continuous support.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Okay, we are back and ready to bring you the starting lineups brought to you by Sargento Cheese. New careers at Sargento Cheese, careers.sargento.com. So the starting lineup again for the Laconia Spartans. Here tonight, Cash Farrell, Cam Smith. Number 2, Cash Farrell. Number 3, Ethan Pino. Nick Blink also in the starting lineup. And we have a 33.
Yeah, I think that's Farrell. He might be in a different uniform tonight. Not sure. Hopefully they don't have the same problem they had in the JV game because they got a technical foul for having someone in the wrong uniform number.
They've been part of the program the last 4 years.
I do not have a 33. I think I did not hear what they said, but.
And 3 conference championships. More importantly.
Yeah, there's Farrell and there's Pino out there, number 2 and 3. Cam Smith was number 1, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Out there.
Well, we're gonna have to wing it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, we're only as good as a program that's given to us. So. Well, they're getting set to bring us the starting lineups now for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, coached by Kyle Kroeger. 18-4 in the season, first place by 2 games in the Flyway Conference at 11-1. They're also recognizing the seniors right now. And Noah Mao, that's a guy we're going to hear a lot from tonight. Very athletic-looking young man, and he is because we've seen him play. 14.5 points a game, 32% from behind the arc, and 7 rebounds a game. So they're recognizing the seniors right now. Ben Anderson being recognized right now, 6-foot senior, averaging 7 points a game.
A nice night for that. Nice honor there. Parents getting a picture taken with their senior athletes.
Again, getting the seniors out there and get their due. It's amazing how fast that goes. We know with our own kids, send them off to school, and when they're freshman year, thought, man, we got 4 great years of them being in high school, and before you knew it, they were graduating and having senior night like these players are here tonight. Braden Freund, a 6'2 senior, one of the seniors out there, 7 points a game, 32%. Emmett Hune, 6'7 senior, 17 points a game, 10 rebounds a game.
There they are, this year's senior Ledger players.
Again, the seniors being recognized, even the ones that aren't suited up here tonight, the seniors, and always a big deal.
And number 32, Tate Schultz, my goodness.
Yeah, Tate Schultz, I kind of forgot him. His mom and dad waiting there to give him a hug. Tate Schultz, 5'9 senior. So.
Trust me, Tate, you will never be forgotten again.
Okay, so the seniors getting their due here tonight. Kind of a cool thing.
It is very nice honor for the parents as well as the athletes.
This year's Ledger seniors.
Always got to balance things too in that senior night, especially if it's a good game, and maybe you might have some seniors that aren't starters for you, and you got to keep one of your starters on the bench just to get it going. Sometimes teams do it, sometimes they don't. I remember our senior night with our kids, our sons, with Austin and Derek, and that was quite the night. Just had the 10 seniors all suited up that night, and the other underclassmen didn't even suit up, and just got to play. It was kind of a special night with those guys that kind of grew up together playing ball together, and there they were on the court on senior night. So we are ready to go, and tip is won by the Ledgers.
Laconia in man-to-man defense to open the game.
Going to get the Hune inside, and going to get fouled on the floor. 33 does look a lot like Mason Langenfeld from the JV game.
From the JV game, that's possible.
It's possible. On the bench. No, I see him on the bench. I see him at the end of the bench, Langenfeld in the end of the bench. So we'll figure it out. Oh, Bobby, listen.
Carter Bonlander, that's who it is. Yeah, wearing a different shirt, yes.
Okay.
Normally number 5, so there must have been a jersey issue. Carter Bonlander is wearing 33. Okay.
That's why we brought Bob with us. Bob Spanbauer joining us here tonight.
The headset's off. He could hear the PA. Yes.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense, yes.
Anderson has it, loses the ball, and coming up with it is Bonlander.
Yeah.
A little hesitation, then he gets the ball knocked down, but still in the hands of the Spartans. No score in the game, 40 seconds into the game. Farrell gets it back out on top, over to Pino. Dribbles out along the right side with it guarded by Noah Mowell. Cash Farrell kind of gets caught up with a couple of the Ledgers cutting him up along the baseline.
Man-to-man defense by Springs. Man-to-man so far by Laconia.
Well, 15-footer from the left side is no good from Farrell. Getting the rebound is Hune, and we're heading the other way. Hune will bring it up. Brings it up the court. Gets cut off by Bonlander. Braden Foreign with it. Gets it over to Mowell, and back in the hands now of Caden Pitts. Both teams playing some pretty good defense right now. No open looks yet here so far in the ballgame. No score, a minute and a half into the game. Long three on the way, and that one comes up well short. Getting the rebound is Nick Blank. Nick had himself a good game this past Tuesday. 31 points. Pino out sick. Three-pointer up, and it is good for Cam Smith. Cam takes the lid off the basket. Hume gets the pass down the court in a hurry, goes up, and comes up short on his shot. Good job by Bonlander to at least put a body on him and give him some resistance. Misses the shot. 3-0 in favor of the Spartans. The ball is taken away by Pitts, goes up and puts it in. Steal and bucket for Caden Pitts. Has his team back within one.
Excited house right now. Both fan bases trying to get their teams to get after it.
Quite a drive there by Nick Blank. He knew he was going to get hit, so he just get in the air. He knew it was coming, so he just flicked it up towards the rim. Didn't make the shot, but he's got himself 2 free throws.
That's his team's first of the half. 2 shots for Nick Blank.
Nick Blank, a 69% free throw shooter at the line now for the Spartans. First free throws up and nothing but net.
That first foul went on Pitts.
Yeah, both teams just 1 foul apiece so far in the game. Blank's next free throw, that's a little strong and no good, and Hume gets the rebound. Pushes it up to Ben Anderson to bring it over half court now for the Ledgers. Here goes Pitts, gets cut off in the lane with it now. He is Freund goes up and puts it in. Nice strong move there. Braden Freund with a basket. We are tied at 4 apiece on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Pass inside, getting the Pino, but he's going to dribble out of congestion in there.
Saw Mr. Hune there protecting the basket.
3-point shot up, comes up short, and Hune gets the rebound, almost tips it out of bounds, but regains control, and Ledgers with the basketball. We're tied at 4, just a little over 3 minutes into the ball game. Pitts gets it back out on top over to Mowell. Braden Freund, a 32% three-point shooter with it, gets it to Hune. And great defense again by Bonlander, not letting Hume get his way here inside. And did a great job. Oh, that goes off the foot of Cash Farrell back in the hands of Ledgers, and then they take it right back. Blank with the ball now, passes it up court and finds Cash Farrell.
Bit of a scramble by both teams. Be very careful with the ball, guys looking to jump passing lanes.
Pass inside, and that gets taken away by Bonlander. Loses it right back in the hands of Hune. He lowers his shoulder to clear out, and then there's going to be a foul on his putback attempt.
I think that's going to go on Bonlander. That's going to be his second.
The foul is on the Spartans, 33, Carter Bonlander.
Dylan Wirtz trying to show to imitate that little shoulder that was he thought was a foul out there. No call from the officials. Hume's first free throw comes up well short.
Now in for the Ledgers, number 4, Ben Baker.
Hammond having trouble trying to find his range from the free throw line or inside so far in the ball game. Had some opportunities.
Checking in for Laconia, number 13, Rhett Garrett.
Rhett Garrett's checking in, 6'3 senior. Also, Joey Kuhn, a 5'11 sophomore, out on the court now for the Ledgers.
And we're seeing Dylan Wirtz talk to the officials about that shoulder he thought that was lowered.
Farrell gets the rebound, missing both was Hune. Here goes Farrell to the rack and comes up short on his shot, and we get an offensive foul that's going to be called on Cash Farrell.
Offensive foul was called on the Spartans. Number
Player control foul called late as he was coming down. Still an airborne shooter.
Low-scoring game so far, almost 4 minutes into it. 6-4 in favor of the Laconia Spartans on your Quest Interior scoreboard.
Tell you what, the student sections both knew this was a big game. Laconia well represented, and
from the floor to the ceiling, the last bleachers
as
there.
well as Springs, both of these teams showing up.
That was a nice job, I thought, by Pino, kind of putting it into the body of Noah Mowell as he goes out of bounds. Seemed like kind of an obvious call. And I'm going to give it. I think they did the right thing for the Spartans. A nice heads-up play there by Pino.
It's a good job by the officials getting together, conferring, and making sure they got it correct.
He was a great interview on the court when he talked to him over at Randolph. Both he and Cash Farrell got their 1,000 points in the same night. And got a chance that Cash was feel a little under the weather, so he talked to Ethan Pino, and he was a great interview after the game. And driving the right side, that's going to be a little Hartnell gets tapped back out. Good job, good active hands there by the Spartans. Tough shot along the baseline. That was challenged, and finishing anyway is Ethan Pino. Puts his team up now 8-4. Catch and shoot three-pointer, no good from Noah Mao, and one and done for the Ledgers that trip down.
Dylan Wirtz encouraging his team to run, push the ball.
Oh, scoreboards just went out.
Yeah, let's see the boards on the scoring table flashed a couple times, and then everything went dead.
So they just stopped play right now. The board's back up again with 13-13 left.
Might have been Dylan Wirtz stomping his feet over there, maybe loosen the cord, because he was encouraging his team to push the pace.
A great defensive battle so far, and right now winning the offensive battle are the Laconia Spartans. They've got the ball and the 4-point lead. Farrell gets cut off along the baseline by Ben Baker. Three-pointer up, and it is good for Ethan Pino. He's got 5 in the game, man. Yeah, he's a scorer.
Yeah, he's not afraid to find the rim, and he should. He's a very good shooter.
Mo has it, tosses it away. Blank pushes it up the other way now. Pulls up, little runner in the lane, getting the rebound, putting it back up, and in is Rhett Garretts. And timeout on the court, back in 30 seconds with more boys basketball action on Radio Plus Sports.
If you're considering building a home, it's important to sit down and have a conversation with your realtor, your financial advisor, or your builder. Signature Homes has client appointments throughout the course of the week that specifically just discuss, is it right for you? Does it make sense? Is this the right timing? Can we be the right builder? Can we provide the right product? We really don't have a limitation to what we build or who we build for. It really comes down to what you need and if we're a fit. And we're certainly going to do everything we can to bring your signature home to life.
Welcome back to St. Mary's High School, and well, I tell you, what a nice last minute or so here by Laconia, really just picking up the pace, playing great defense, taking it the other way hard to the rack, and they lead now 13-4 in what was a 4-4 ball game.
Yeah, got a couple of offensive rebounds, kept possessions alive, second chance opportunities. Again, here we see Laconia is staying with man. Looks like man. No, maybe 1-3-1 now. I think it is. Kind of hit it till the last moment.
Kuhn has it, gets it down to the corner, down to Freund. He'll dribble out of the corner. Baker throws it down in the right corner, down to Joey Kuhn again, kind of sweeping back and forth.
1-3-1 zone.
Long three up now. That is good from about 5 feet behind the three-point line for Ben Baker, a 44% free throw or a three-point shooter. Pino has it, top of the key, goes in and goes right at the defense, comes up short on his shot, and getting the rebound is Joey Kuhn. Pushing it up now to Ben Baker. A foul, kind of reaching a little too aggressively, and nice hustle out there by Rhett Garretts. He's going to get called for a foul.
13, Rhett Garretts, his first team's four.
14 fouls on Laconia.
For Laconia.
Only one on Springs.
Sam Bartz checks in now for the Laconia Spartans. Sitting down will be Ethan Pino to get a break. 13-7. Three-pointer, right corner up, and that rims out no good. Getting the rebound is Cash Farrell, pushing it up now for the Laconia Spartans. They kick it back out on top, back in the hands of Farrell. Smith has it down in the left corner around the back and pops it back over to Farrell. Farrell goes in, just keeps on going along that little route in that arc and misses the shot. That it's going to be grabbed, and Caden Pitts throws it off the Laconia player. It'll be Springs basketball.
High energy defensive game so far. Team's really getting after it. And we're still seeing 1-3-1. Cash Farrell working the top.
Oh, and that one well off the mark on the pass by Ben Baker, trying to find his teammate Braden Freund in the corner. I want to thank one of our sponsors, Right Way Home Improvement, opening this ball game here for us. From doors and gutters to roofs and siding, Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home project today Contact Right Home Improvement today for your free estimate at 920-929-8999 or visit rightwaybuilt.com. Shot in the lane by Farrell comes up short. Kind of a tough little spin fadeaway shot, not an easy one. You get it down to the corner and back out on top. Long three again by Baker, and that one misses. Weak side rebound by Ben Anderson.
Great ball movement by Springs.
And that one blocked maybe a little bit by Garrett's on his way toward the basket on the shot by Freund. And that's going to get taken away, and Baker's going to go in for an easy lay-in. Quick hands there, gets the steal, and Dylan Wirtz is going to call a timeout for Laconia back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Okay, we are back. Again, a timeout taken this time by Dylan Wirtz. I see him and his dad Lucky there discussing things with the players. 13-9 now, the lead for Laconia. Not a bad answer by Springs. They were down 13-4 at one time and got the last 5 points to get back in the same neighborhood as Laconia.
What you'd expect is a game of runs and both teams up for the task. I think we're seeing our own zone here by, you and I talked about it. Are they going to see any new wrinkles? Maybe these aren't new wrinkles, but they're definitely switching up things. Springs playing a zone.
Cam Smith dribbles along the perimeter. He's going to kick it out to the right side and get it out to Bartz. Gives up his dribble and gets it back over to Smith. Reset here for the Spartans.
Looks like 2-3 zone by Springs.
Oh, that is tossed away. Errant pass on that attempt by Nick Blank. There's always like that little learning curve, a few moments in there when they switch up the defense, and you got to adjust, and it takes a little while to get in that flow again. And right now, Laconia having trouble with the defense the Ledgers are putting at them.
That is exactly why coaches do it. You take, like you said, there's that adjustment period there, and that's all you need is those little ebbs and flows during a game to maybe change the course down the last few minutes.
The Ledgers with the basketball, get it down to the corner. Three-pointer up by Anderson is up and good. Ben Anderson with the bucket. His first points of the ballgame has his team back within a point. 13-12 the lead now for Laconia.
Now Springs back to man-to-man defense.
Garrett's has a cross-court pass, getting it over to Pino. Back out on top. Farrell's going to throw up a three. Gets it to go. Cash Farrell with his first three-point basket of the game. He's got 5. Back to a 4-point lead. Nice little feed inside the Hughes. Still can't get one to go yet, and finally gets his own rebound and puts it in for his first points of the ball game. Over halfway through the first half of action.
Springs switching defenses on different possessions down the court, and right now in man.
Rogers with the basketball and back out on top with a three-pointer on the way now by Garrett's no good. Nice job keeping the ball alive by Bartz. Laconia has it, then tosses it to hit anybody. We're discussing
that. I don't think it did, no.
I'm going to say it is Ledger basketball.
Officials again doing a nice job making sure, looking to their partners to see if anybody saw a tip. A little extended full court pressure here by Laconia, 2-2-1.
Goes Hoon along the baseline, and he's going to draw a foul. This one should be on Rhett Garrett's. And back to the free throw line to shoot a pair will be Emmett Hoon. 65% free throw shooter, but 0 for 2 in this ball game.
This is the second foul on Garrett's. Springs still sitting with only the one foul, and that's on Pitts.
That was pretty solid on that one. Puts it in. Now the chance to tie the game here with 8:20 left in the first half. Hune's free throw in. He's got 4 points in the game. We are tied at 16 apiece on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Kind of throwing out near half court. Smith, luckily, his footing before he gets to the half court line. Cam Smith setting it up now and directing traffic here for Laconia. Long three on the way now by Pino is too short, but a nice rebound at first, but not hauling it in and taking it the other way, just like that. Getting that rebound and a nice ball moving up the court to find Noah Mall for the lay-in. His first points of the game.
Pretty tough to stop Mall, and he's going to the rack. That's strength, athleticism.
Well, I should say runner by Smith misses. Getting the rebound is Cash Farrell. Back out on top. The Pino throws up a three, rims out no good. Nice active hands by Laconia, getting some balls they probably shouldn't get for rebounds, and end up with a three-point basket on the shot by Rhett Garretts. Keeping that ball alive has got him a couple chances, and boy, Noah Mall, man's move that time, going right at you and finishing right at the rim for his 4th point.
Mall asserting himself offensively.
1 point lead for Springs. So we're going to be a reach-in foul on number 3, Ben Anderson. Just their second team foul here in the first half.
Noah Mall, they list him at 6'3", 220. I can believe it. No stomach on that guy either, not like you and I anymore. He is well put together young man.
Our chest kind of slipped down to our belly area. So.
He's got some big pipes, and he's still very quick, very fluid.
Spartans trying to get that lead back. Back cut and didn't go with it after he made a couple cuts there, and ball tossed right out of bounds. Looked like Pino was going to kind of go towards half court and then cut hard back to the basket, but then he stopped that move, and that's where his teammate thought he was going.
2-point game the first 2 times these teams met. Right now, 1-point game here in the first half.
You heard in that interview with Kyle Krieger, he said he likes playing over at the pit over at Laconia. He says, I just love that atmosphere over there. And if you can come away with a victory, it means even more because you did it over at Laconia. There's going to be a foul called on Nick Blank. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Ben Baker, a 71% free throw shooter.
23, Nick Blank, his first team ball in the 6th. At the line for 2 shots is Ben Baker.
Carter Bondlander, who's been out of the game with those 2 fouls for a while, is getting ready to check back in. Free throw is good for Baker.
33, Carter Bondlander returns.
Your pregame interview with Coach Krieger, he mentioned that they were, 16 of 19 going down the stretch in the last game that they won, and they're doing a nice job here from the line this evening.
The free throw, that is good for Ben Baker. Puts his team up by 3, 22-19 in favor of the Ledgers. Farrell working against Baker out on top. He kind of cut off, gets it back out on top over to Pino, gets it in the lane, stops and gets it knocked out. Nope, it's going to be a foul. A little hesitation that gets everybody going a little bit with a whistle, but looking to say it was on the floor, so Laconia will be inbounding on their baseline.
Yeah, I think he was going up with that on the shot right there.
Back on the court, 25, Emmett Hume.
Hume's coming back in the ball game for the Ledgers. 6:06 left in the first half. It's been everything it's been billed to be. A nice, close, hard-fought basketball game with these 2 teams. Little head fake, and coming up short on the shot was Farrell. Back out to Pino near top of the key. Looking for a little lane, and that's going to come up short. Ball knocked out towards Ben Baker, leads the charge. And a nice block there by Laconia Spartans on that shot attempt. By Blank getting the block.
Nice pass.
Baker gets it back, and I tell you, he knows how to use his body out there. Not a tall player by any means. 5'10", but man, he had a taller player on him, and he still finished that shot. Tough shot there by Baker. Nice finish.
What a nice pass by Noah Mowell to set him up for that basket.
And that's going to get blocked by Hune, and in the hands of the Ledgers, up by 5 now. Just over 5 to play here in the first half. Little runner in the lane, up the glass, no good. A little fight for the ball. And they're going to say a tie-up and an arrow pointing toward the Ledgers. Yeah, a lot of intensity on the court right now with both these teams. It's fun to watch.
Bondlander diving on the floor, getting after it. He has 2 fouls right now. Has to be a little careful.
Let me explain. When the electricity went off, it reset the board and it was going the wrong way. It is
okay. When that electricity went out on the board, that made the arrow go the wrong. Came back with the arrow going the wrong way. So it is Spartan basketball, the alternating possession arrow.
It's a good job of catching that, figuring it out.
Farrell somehow gets it to Smith down in the corner. Great defense, right in your face defense by St. Mary Springs right now. Anderson putting a body, the ball's knocked loose, and Hune comes up with it again. The defense of the Ledgers getting the ball back. Tough drive to the basket. Braden Freund not backing down at all. Goes right at the interior of the defense for Laconia and puts it in. 7-point lead now for the Ledgers. Smith draws the foul on, looks like probably Joey Kuhn.
Joey Kuhn, his first team foul, number 4.
Just under 4.5 to play here in the first half. Only 4 team fouls for the Ledgers. 6 for the Laconia Spartans. Smith's going to throw up a long 3. Nothing but net for Cam Smith. His second 3 of the ball game, and another 30-second timeout back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
When you buy at Camera Casino, it's like having a little photo expert come with you.
Whether you're shooting sports, nature, or portraits, we'll make sure you have exactly what you need right in your bag. When you learn from our staff of experts, our knowledge follows you wherever you go.
We'll make sure you have the gear and confidence while you're out shooting.
A little help can go a long way.
At Camera Casino.
Welcome back to St. Mary Springs High School. Steve and Randy with you. Stream team is here, giving us some updates and helping out. Bob Spanbauer making the trip over here with us today.
Yeah, one of those updates. Waupun girls at Lodi up right now 24-7.
Big 3 there by Cam Smith has his team back within 4. Springs with a basketball. Anderson has it by the free throw line. He'll turn around, put up the 15-footer, no good. Hume's going to knock it out of the hands of the Ledgers, and it'll be off his hands and out of bounds.
Back into the Ledgers, number 4, Baker.
And Laconia getting it back, leading by 4, but a chance to cut into that 4-point lead with the ball. Let's trip up the court.
Another update in this flyweight conference is WLA Lamira, and WLA is up 18-14 at the half. That's a defensive battle going on there. Implications in the conference.
Little fadeaway, and that's going to be chased down by Hune and knocked back in court into Nick Blank's hand. He'll push it up now. Tries to spin, loses the ball. Will battle for the ball now and gets the ball somehow over to Pino. Man, it is definitely a battle out here right now. Pino loses the ball going in, and Hune gets it right over to Anderson to push it up. Passes it up court over to Freund and gets it knocked out of his hands.
That should be a Laconia ball, I think. That was double tip there. We're going to keep it with Springs, but I think it might have gone off of Freund's hand.
You get down, posting up as Mowell goes up, and boy, just a strong guy going right at Cash Farrell. So he took one in the jaw a little bit after that finish by Mowell, but strong young man. 6 points in the game, has his team up by 6, 28-22. As Farrell along the baseline loses it for a little bit and gets it taken away by Hume, back in the hands of Blank. Nick Blank with it. Again, working the perimeter right now. Three-pointer on the way now by Nick Blank is up. Rims out, no good. Nobody going after it. And boy, I tell you, pushing Hune pushes down the Laconia player, and coming up with the Springs, a little Euro step in the lane. Hune gets the rebound and puts it in. He's got 6 points in the game now. An 8-point lead opened up by the Ledgers. Blank backs up, gives up his dribble. Dribbled.
Wasn't going to be called at
first. It wasn't going to be called, and then he was kind of giving up, just kind of put himself out there that I just double dribbled. And then the official finally called it.
Yeah, may not have gotten called if he hadn't given up right there. He knew he committed the error, but
I think the Ledger's in the heads right now, though, of these Laconia Spartans here in this part of the game.
Seeing 2-3 zone now by Laconia, trying to switch things up.
Mao has it along the baseline, gets it back out on top. Baker with a three-point basket, his second three of the game, has his team now leading by 11, 33-22. 2 minutes left here in the half.
It's an excellent job using that short corner and then the diagonal skip pass.
Baker knocks it out of the hands of Bondlander. It'll remain Laconia basketball. Laconia just looks like they're just having trouble getting their hands on the ball, and good active hands by the Ledgers so far in these last minutes especially, and making everything seem so difficult offensively for Laconia.
Springs getting on the floor, diving for every loose ball.
Eagles pin with it. That's going to come up short, and Baker's going to come up on it, headed back the Ledgers' way. Cross-court pass, and that one sails over the top of the head of Jack Holzman. Out of bounds, it'll be Laconia basketball. The frustration on the body language of Kyle Krieger there. Thought another opportunity to never score enough points. And a foul's going to be called on the Ledgers after that drive by the Laconia Spartans.
Only the 5th team foul, though, with 1:38 left. Staying pretty clean.
Cam Smith will inbound the ball, gets it into Cash Farrell. Cross-court pass, gets it out to Smith. He's calling for the ball, but nice defense there by Holzman. Now in trouble was Cam Smith, and they're going to call a foul on the Ledgers. Cam was in a little trouble there, surrounded by a couple of the Ledgers, and finally somebody reached in, caught his hand, and it'll be a foul on St. Mary Springs.
Foul goes on Anderson, his second. 16 fouls for both teams now. I think at one point it was about 5-1, but it's evened out.
Cam Smith ends up a long three. That one comes up a little bit too short. Ben Baker gets the rebound, and we'll jog it up the court now for the Ledgers. 1:12 and counting down in the first half. Nice job tapped away. Here goes Cash Farrell along the right side, and again, the great active hands of Ben Baker takes away that drive by Cash Farrell and knocks it out of bounds. It'll remain Spartan basketball.
You mentioned in our pregame, this game might just come down to energy and hustle, and not that Laconia isn't playing hard, but credit Springs for really getting after it.
Ethan Pino out on top with the basketball, and back in the hands of Farrell. Chased down by Mao. There goes Smith from the right corner. That one comes up short, and Hume gets the ball. Springs has it now with that 11-point lead. 50 seconds left in the half.
A lot of time to hold for one, but
Mao gets it, throws it down to the corner. Goes the drive, and that one's loose, and coming up with it is Pino, and then again the ball tossed away. Trying to find Blank heading up the court. Overshoots him, and back in the hands of the Ledgers.
The Spartans just have been a little bit loose with the basketball tonight. Had some one-handed passes, some try to be a little underhand passes at times to get in places.
It's about our third time we've seen Laconia play this year. This is, definitely not the. We saw him play at Randolph. We saw him play over at Lemira. On play in Waupun.
That's
so
right.
3 times. It's our 4th time to see Laconia play. And they've seen the Ledgers play against Waupun earlier in the season. Hune gets it inside. Nice little pivot to the basket and finishes for Emmett Hune. Now with 8 points in the game. Hune, the big man, moves inside. Three-pointer up, and it is good. Much-needed basket there for the Laconia Spartans by Cash Farrell. He's got 8 in the game, has his team now within 10, 35-25 Springs. Little runner in the lane hand, good for Ben Baker as the buzzer goes off, and what a finish and what a first half there by Ben Baker and the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Your halftime score, 37-25 in favor of St. Mary Springs on your Quest Interior scoreboard. We'll be back to talk about the first half coming your way in just a few minutes on Radio Plus Sports.
When we first began with high school sports and video streaming, it was a camera or two. It's grown to multiple cameras, multiple angles, a switcher operator, a couple of announcers, on-field shots, and really we do all this to enhance the viewership.
With the larger scale production, we just have more options, more camera shots, more quality, with our interviews during the game, post-game, and pre-game, really bring a great product to families that are watching at home or watching after the fact.
Students have families in different communities, different states, even different countries. All those people are able to watch our broadcast and see their family performing at a really high level.
We like to think of it as not just being there for a game, but really enhancing the community involvement with this, and that's what it's about.
Here at the Wellness Way Fond du Lac, we disrupt the standard approach to healthcare. We understand that common is not normal, and unlike the restrictive healthcare mentality, we dig deeper to find answers to life-restricting health challenges. While focusing on overcoming interference in the body, we go beyond symptom-based care and address your unique physiology, allowing your mind and body to find its way to better health. You don't need to merely get through every day, but rather take control of your life and, more importantly, your health. The Wellness Way Fond du Lac. Do health differently.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank. Banking made personal.
Listen to the great 98.7 on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WMDC or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn Radio app and searching WMDC. For classic hits that pop, it's the great 98.
Dreyer Collision Concepts. They're the kings of collision on North Main Street. Now, did you know they offer free estimates? That's right. Vehicle registration, auto collision repair, custom paintwork, and mobile estimating. They'll come to you. So get rid of the grime with Grime Gorilla Car Wash. They're Fond du Lac's newest touch-free car wash on North Main Street next to Dreyer Collision Concepts. They've got monthly, single, and multi-vehicle options. So just download their free app to get the latest updates and information. Grime Gorilla Car Wash.
When I say Phillies on 4th, what comes to mind?
Chicken,
Pizza,
Friday fish fries,
mashed potatoes and gravy,
don't forget about all their great snacks,
and tons of candy, groceries, and toiletries. Phillies on 4th literally has everything from soup to nuts. Save time with in and out shopping and score big with Phillies on 4th and Everett, Fond du Lac.
Okay, Cam says it's time to go. It's time to go. So here we are, halftime. Nice finish in the last 4 or 5 minutes here by St. Mary Springs, opening up a 12-point lead, now 37-25 at halftime over Laconia. Boy, some just tenacious, in-your-face, active hands defense there that really caused Laconia a lot of problems in that first half.
High energy, getting after it, getting after loose balls, going after the offensive rebounds, all the little things that can change a game. And and I think the staff over there for Laconia felt like maybe the Springs was getting a few of the calls going their way, but sometimes you create that by playing so hard. So right now, I'll tell you what, don't count Laconia out because they're gonna be having a fire and brimstone in that locker room, and they're gonna come out here ready to go here in the second half.
Yeah, just looking at some of the players, I thought Ben Baker for us the Ledgers had just one heck of a first half, just very active hands defensively, turned defense into offense, and he just had a really nice first half with his 12 points and all the other things he did.
Laconia went just a little bit early at halftime there on that shot, and then Baker able to go the other way. Split it was in a 2-3 zone. He split the two guys on the top and made the runner right at the buzzer because he was left with about 5 or 6 seconds and able to dribble it all the way up. No passing, and just finish it himself.
I want to thank Eric Krieger for checking in here today, the Waupun guy, but he seems to know a little bit about Caden Pitts. Is that the player that he says that he's backing up here in the ball game?
I think so, yeah. I think he's following him, and we're hearing Caden has a little bit of a knee injury, so hopefully he's going to be all right. But it's been a heck of a game, and thanks for watching. Thanks to our sponsors once again for keeping us on.
Yeah, these things don't happen unless we get the sponsors out there. We don't ask anybody for money. We don't panhandle here. We just have great sponsors that support high school athletics, and love to have you on board. So let's take a look at the scoring here in the first half. Again, the halftime score, 37-25 in favor of St. Mary Springs over Laconia.
For Laconia, Cam Schmidt with 6 points on 2 made three-pointers. Cash Farrell with 8. He also has a couple of threes. Ethan Pino with 5 with a three-pointer. Brett Garrett's with 5, a three-pointer made. Nick Blank with 1 point. Laconia did only shoot that one free throw. Noah Mowell, with 6 points, all on power moves, as we know he's so capable of. And Ben Anderson with 3. Ben Baker leads all scorers with 14. He has a couple of made threes, 2 of 2 from the line. Caden Pitts with 2 points. Braden Freund with 4. Emmett Hune with 8. He is 2 of 4 from the line.
Like I said, a very exciting game. We knew it was going to be coming in, and really, I love the Springs changing things up. What was the big turning point in the game, Randy, when all of a sudden things just started being a little more difficult for the Laconia Spartans to get to the rim?
Well, I think Laconia got a little loose with the ball, and they had a few turnovers, and then the Ledgers able to convert on the other end with some tough shots, and Noah Mowell kind of went on a little spurt there, a 5-minute spurt where he got some power baskets, and then the big guy Hoon started to change the game a little bit there as he was able to score in tight as well. But just a great team effort by the Ledgers to really get after it, and I would anticipate Laconia coming out here in the second half, and I would think that the message might be in the locker room that we have to match that intensity that they're bringing to the court.
Let's take a look at scoring in the first half.
We did that already.
We did already? Okay. I was looking at all these sponsors we have here. So, okay. So, again, your halftime score is 37-25. We will be back in just 2.5 minutes with the second half of action from St. Mary Springs High School. This is boys basketball action on Radio Plus Sports.
Cleaning your gutters is a pain, but ignoring them could ruin the value of your home. Gutter Helmet is the solution. Choose the perfect color to blend with your home, and our certified technicians will install Gutter Helmet in less than a day. Call Gutter Helmet today to never clean your gutters again.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Keller, building trust since 1960.
One of my favorite things about working at Hoppers is meeting all the new people, seeing all the new faces come in. We come out with a new product or a new way to do something, and they come in. I find a lot of joy in just seeing them smile.
I think that all of our customers come in with a vision, and they have an idea in their head of what they want their apparel to look like. Our goal is to exceed the customer's expectations by providing them with high quality apparel and help bring their ideas to life.
Listen to the great 98.7 on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WMDC or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn Radio app and searching WMDC. For classic hits that pop, it's the great 98.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these 4 Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. And here we go. Springs will get the ball first here in the second half with that 12-point lead, and see what happened in the locker room and the changes that the coaches make. And I'm sure it was, like you said, a very electric locker room with Dylan Wirtz there trying to get his guys fired up here for the second half.
Yeah, looks like Laconia is going to come out in the 2-3 zone.
3-pointer from the right corner up by Freund, comes up well short. Nice hustle there by Mowell to get the ball, but try to get it back over to Freund, right at his feet. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Laconia basketball.
Laconia, you can't get it all back. Spartans, you can't get it all back in a few possessions. You have to just keep battling.
Smith from the left corner puts it up and puts it in. That is his third 3 of the ball game, and that has his team back within single digits now, 37-28.
Such an effortless shot by Smith.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
Yeah, just not a lot of elevation in his jump, just kind of catching, lets it fly, and a smooth-looking shot.
He gets it along the right block, kind of sandwiched between a couple of the Spartans, and a 3-point basket for Ben Anderson, his second 3 of the ball game. He's got 6, puts his team back up by 12. Nice answer there from the Ledgers. Cash Farrell being cut off by Anderson. A good movement of the feet over there by Anderson. Everything being challenged, and that one knocked away. Pitts gets the steal, gets it off over to Freund. Great defense by the Ledgers. Mount cross-court pass, 3-pointer on the way. It is up and no good. And chase for the ball right now. Mount dives for it, giving up his body, but Ledgers come up, I should say the Spartans come up with the basketball.
Mao with a Superman fly there. Went about 6 feet through the air trying to dive on that ball.
Pull a 15-footer right side, rims out, no good, and Hune rips down the rebound. He'll hand it off over to Ben Anderson to bring it up now for the Ledgers. 2 minutes into the second half. 12-point lead for the Ledgers. And they're going to get into Hune, puts it up, throws it down. Nice find and a nice hard finish there by Emmett Hune for his 10th point of the game.
Only counts for 2 points, but it brings the crowd to their feet. Everybody loves the big dunks.
Well, nice drive to the basket, overshooting it. A little worried about definitely changing the shot inside was Emmett Hune. Ledgers have the basketball back, now leading by 14, 42-28.
Good use of the short corner again.
Point shot up by Mao is no good. Hune gets the rebound. He'll get fouled. Going to pick up a foul on Carter Bonlander on that. He's going to get replaced shortly here. Someone waiting to check in for him.
Blank's second personal foul. First and a half on the Spartans. 2 shots for Emmett Hune.
Free throw, low trajectory on that one. Misses. Rhett Garretts will be checking in for Bonlander.
I think they actually called that foul on Blank.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, yeah, they got on the board as Blank, yeah. Next free throw is good. Got 11 in the game now. Farrell gets cut off, gets it back out on top. Smith's going to throw up a long three, comes up short on the shot. We'll fade away kind of on that top of the key
exactly
shot.
My thought.
He got kind of stuck under the basket, gets it back, misses again. And he gets a couple chances at it, misses the shot, and a second putback is good for Emmett Hune. It's nice to be 6'7".
Yeah, certainly is. 6'7". Pretty good quick hops off the floor.
Yeah, he's very athletic, 6'7". Garretts gives up his rebound and a little back cut. Goes blank with a three-point shot, comes up short. Smith gets the rebound. And the Pinno's going to dribble it off his foot. And right now, nothing going the Spartans' way here in the last few minutes of the half and here in the second half. Now trailing by 17 points, 45-28 here at St. Mary Springs.
We spoke about that at halftime, like what exactly is happening, and it's just things are not going Laconia's way. Credit Springs for the intensity that they're bringing to the game. A 1-3-1 zone now. Ooh,
well, that ball taken away. Here goes Farrell to the races, goes up, and he's going to get fouled from behind by Mowell. He's got a sandwich there. Ben Baker was on one side of him, and Mowell comes flying in from behind, and a hard block, but a foul going to call that one on Baker. And to the free throw line will be Cash Farrell.
And Mowell may have got it cleaned up on top.
Comes up well short on the free throw by Farrell, a 60% free throw shooter. His first free throw of the ball game. Makes the next free throw. It's still a big deficit here for the Laconia Spartans. 4 minutes into the second half. Baker gets it out on top, dribbles off to his left, back in the hands of Ben Anderson. Cross-court pass down to Mull in the corner. Brings it back out on top, over to Anderson, into Hune. Crisp passing here by the Ledgers, and that's ends with a three-point basket by Noah Mull. His first points of the second half. He's now got 9 in the game.
Ledgers are feeling it. You can see them cheering themselves on defensively.
Farrell gets it in the lane, gets it to go. Tough shot, but Cash trying to get himself going here. 3 points in the half. He's got 11, but his team down by 17, 48-31. The Ledgers already have a share of the conference championship already wrapped up. If they win this game here tonight, they will outright win the conference in the Flyway Conference. Nice little runner in the lane by Ben Anderson. First basket from within the three-point arc. Get it back out on top, down in the corner with it. Blank's going to throw up a three. A little too strong on that shot. Anderson gets the rebound, pushing it up now for the Ledgers.
I get the sense that Ledgers would like nothing more than to win this thing outright.
Yeah, they can do it right here.
Yes. I think that is clear to them, and I think that's really what their mission tonight is all about.
It's Baker getting it to Mull, top of the key. He'll take it in hard to the basket. When he decides he's going to go, he goes. Now with 5.5 and 11 in the ball game.
6'3", 220 pounds of muscle is Noah Mull, and but he's also very skilled.
Yeah, you can definitely see the guys that are the football players, which is a huge thing here at St. Mary Springs. Many state championships under Bob Highland. Some guys that have spent a lot of time in the area right behind us. We're right up in the weightlifting area here.
Squat racks right behind us. Yeah, the guys are throwing up some weights. You can see that.
It's a little hustle there from Anderson reaching in to knock it out of bounds.
And when he gets on a straight line drive to the rim, nobody wants to take a charge either. He's a big fella.
Inside the head fake, coming up short on the shot, though, on Blank's shot. It's the presence of Mull there changed that. Gonna get it back out to Anderson. Here goes Mull again. His feet were already heading towards the basket. Gets his own rebound again, puts it up strong, and finishes. Noah Mull. Beast inside. Gets it to go, and he's earned himself a free throw.
Cash Farrell with that foul, his second.
One shot for Noah Mowell.
Postseason starting next week for girls basketball. We're going to be around. I think we're doing a Christian school game coming up on Tuesday for the girls over there at CWC. Their first game on Tuesday in the regional quarterfinal. Oh, with his trying to get the three-point play, misses, and getting the rebound is Cash Farrell.
Upon public school girls getting a bye the first round.
Well, that'll be our, at least Randy and I's focus with the Waupun public school teams over there. It's going to get tossed over by the edge, and a great hustle, but back in the hands of Sam Bartz.
Oh, scoring table falling apart here. So
they kind of slid onto the court a little bit right off the scorer's table. They do have the really good PA announcer here.
Yeah,
sounds like you're at some big stadium or something like that. He's got a really good voice.
I think the officials what she did is stopped it because of that equipment. The front glass of that, I don't know if it's glass, but plexiglass fell off and went onto the court.
That was right behind her, so she probably heard it besides and just sort of stopped play. 23-point lead now for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers.
Jack Wren's in the game now for the Spartans.
And a travel is going to be called on Wren's. And that's just that defense. There seems to be somebody covering up any little passing lane, a timeout on the court. Back in 1 minute with more boys basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
At Radio Plus, we're proud to bring you stream team coverage of local sporting events. Our team is dedicated to providing live coverage from across Wisconsin, supporting the local teams and communities we know and love. What began as a one-person operation with play-by-play on radio has grown into a 5 or 6-person production. Keeping pace with the latest technology, equipment, and personnel is not only demanding, but costly. If you'd like to support this broadcast as a sponsor or a donor in any way, please scan the QR code on the screen.
What a night here for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Close game till about 5 minutes left in the first half, and they just kind of changed up the defense, turned up the intensity, and Laconia didn't quite rise to the occasion out there with that. And right now a 23-point lead by St. Mary Springs, everything going their way, and what a bunch of great hustling team, very physical team, and playing very good on both ends of the court.
I would not have guessed this would be the margin tonight with these two teams going at it.
You've been getting some updates, too, from that WLA Elmira game. What's the last thing you saw on that?
WLA 35, Elmira 26. Now it's about at the 3-minute mark. So that game's ahead of this one on the clock. It looks like WLA is most likely going to win that game. They're up by 9 with the under 3.
Bonlander will check in. He's had a lot of bench time here today with a few fouls in the ball game, but back out. Under 11 to play in the game. He said Springs wins this. They are the flyaway champions outright.
Just not the Spartans' night tonight. You can see that. Shots that they normally make not going in.
Keaton's three-point shot is no good. Pino gets the rebound, pushes it up immediately. In the corner with it and missing everything, and then just some bodies on the floor. And foul's going to be called on Hune.
25, Emmett Hune, his first.
Cash Farrell going in strong, and he just had in his mind, I'm going to go up with this one, and I'm going to put it in, and gets fouled. He's got 2 free throws now.
It was only Hune's first foul in this game. Hard to believe for the big guy. He's changed the game inside.
Number 1, Camden Smith in.
Cam Smith checks back in the game, and checking in for the Ledgers is Caden Pitts. Next free throw also good for Cash. Still a mountain to climb yet, down by 21 points with 10:24 and counting down in the ball game. Baker gets it along the right side, being guarded by Cash Farrell, and then backs up to set things up.
Laconia is sticking with that zone. It's a very active zone. They used the 2-2-1 full court zone, but Ledgers had no problems at all handling that pressure.
Three-pointer up on the way by Freund is no good, and it's going to get knocked out of bounds off the hands of Jack Holzman. It'll be Spartan basketball. Tate Schufts checking in now, the 5'9" senior, getting some senior on the court here. It was senior night, getting his first action here of the night. Strong drive to the hoop, and Cash Farrell goes right to the rack, and pretty active offensively here in the last few minutes of the ball game.
Seeing 2-1-2 full court pressure now. Laconia switching things up.
Holzman throws up a three. That is no good. Ball is loose, and it will be Springs basketball.
Returning for the Ledgers, number 1, Noah Mowell. Also, number 3, Ben Anderson.
Yeah, nice convenience by the coach to be able to get some of the guys off the bench, our seniors, because he got such a good lead right now. 19-point lead, 54-35. He'll throw it down inside into Pitts. He's going to get it blocked, gets it back, and powers it back over to Mowell. He's going to get knocked out of bounds by Pino right now. Should be no hurry here for Springs to get a shot off.
Yeah, I think they're doing a really nice job of taking care of the rock here. Still lots of time left in this game, but if they can shorten the game, use that clock in their favor, it's going to be almost impossible for Laconia to get themselves back into it.
Just working the perimeter right now. You got a lot of really good ball handlers. Pitts kicks it bad up to the right side, and they're going to go inside with it. And Pitts misses a shot inside, but gets the ball back, and back in the hands of the Ledgers. Three-pointer on the way up, and it is good for Tate Schufts. Everybody in wearing the blue and white out here definitely wanted that one to go in.
Yeah.
A shot by Pino inside misses, and Pitts gets the rebound.
And again, going against that zone, being very patient.
8:20 and counting down in the game. Just said no rush here for the Springs Ledgers.
Laconia chasing out of that zone, but doing a great job of moving the basketball is the Ledgers, using that high post.
Little three on the way, another basket good for Schufts, much to the delight of the crowd here at St. Mary Springs.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Yeah, exactly like you said before, Randy. Not exactly what we thought we'd see here tonight. We thought it'd be a battle right down to the end. Last time it was just a 2-point victory for the Ledgers, but man, they came out, and the defense, the offense, the patience,
the energy they brought.
Yeah,
they did everything right.
Everything right, yep. Smith gets it, throws up a three, and that one comes up short. And it's going to be out of bounds off the Spartans, and it'll be Ledger basketball. We're down to 7:41 left here in the ball game. Stick around for the end of the game. We'll be heading down and getting some interviews on the court.
I don't think that Laconia was terrible tonight. It's just Ledgers have been really, really good.
Mowell again pushes it up, gets it over to Schufts, and Schufts having himself making the most of his time on the court here. He's got 8 points in about a 2.5 minute period. A couple threes and that bucket. He earned that one. He ran the court and got rewarded for Mowell. Missed shot by Cash, and Farrell will put it back up and in on the putback. Still a 25-point deficit now with 7:05 and counting down here in the ball game. Again, heading to the Ledger's way, the official says.
Yeah, that's the right call.
Yeah.
She pointed the wrong way the first time, but yeah, clearly was tipped away.
Which never makes the team that's down from behind and doesn't get that call happy.
Yeah, people just don't like it when they point the wrong direction, but she clearly realized her error. And
ball down to the corner in the hands of Mao. Front of the rim, no good. It's going to be a Ledger foul. Under 7 to play. And next game for St. Mary Springs will be playing at WALA coming up next week, Thursday, and not as much drama in that ball game, seeing they're taking care of business here at home. And Laconia Spartans, they have a couple games yet. On Monday, they have a home game against Lourdes, and then on Thursday, they take on Campbellsport.
WLA up 9 with under 1 minute left in that game at Lemira.
Blank has it down to the corner.
We talked about teams preparing for the tournament run, and I think Springs is doing that right here. What you see right
there
now.
They go at it. When that ball's, they're not afraid to get down and dirty and go grab it. And they got the tie up, but the ball stays in the hands of Laconia. But that's the effort they've been giving here for almost the entire game.
Well, they have the size, they have the talent, they have the shooting ability. They play great defense.
Pass inside, and maybe a couple of free throws. Going to be shot by Mason Langenfeld. We watch him play on the JV game, and definitely the future here at Laconia. Just a sophomore, but we liked a lot of things we saw from him in that JV game. And the JV team from Laconia with only 7 players won their game against St. Mary Springs. This free throw comes up short for Mason. Well, Laconia is a basketball town. I think everybody's pretty excited about having Dylan Wirtz over there as their head coach. His first year, and he's done a great job with them. What a great season they've had so far.
Big hill to climb tonight to get a chance to come back in this game, but
well, we saw the guys who were seniors on this St. Mary Springs team. You got a lot of guys be out of the program after the season is done.
some coaches like to schedule a lesser team on senior night, but right here they took on a conference rival. A big game here tonight, and the seniors certainly came to play.
Yeah, just killing the clock right now, and we'll weave out on top, and just certain ball handling here. Just as I say that, they almost throw it away, but they get it back. Under 6 to play, 62-38. The lead now for Springs, looking to win this game and be sole champions of the Flyway Conference.
Oh, nice job from behind by Mao to tip that away.
Pitts gets it, gives it to his teammate, putting it in. Another bucket for Tate Schufts. 10 points in the game for him.
Tate is not going to forget his senior night.
Senior night ever. One of those guys that doesn't average enough points. I only put the points down for people that average maybe 3, 4 at least points. And Tate not in that category. But the reaction of the crowd out there, it was pretty special that he got in. And he's getting a nice little applause as he comes off the court along with Caden Pitts. Guys fighting hard out there for the Ledgers.
Getting knucks from everybody. Coach Krieger says, get up here at the front. You're going back in again. Don't go to the end of the bench. WLA 41, Lemira 32 on the final.
132, okay. Yeah. Again, the missed shot, and it's going to be over and back. It's going to be called on the Laconia Spartans. Yeah, so a big night in the conference tonight. One of those games done, like Randy said, WLA winning 41-32 in their game against Lemira. And St. Mary Springs is going to win here tonight, up by 25, just over 5 minutes to play.
It would take a small miracle for Spartans to come back in this thing, and it's going to be extremely tough against a quality team that knows how to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, a lot of players that we could possibly talk to after the game. Of course, you can talk to the big guy, Emmett Hune. You can talk to Ben Baker. He really spurred that when they took off and started really taking over in this ball game.
Offensive foul.
You're going to get Hune on that illegal screen.
Noah Mowell, of course, just a big physical presence out there. Really a team effort, I thought, by the Ledgers here tonight.
Yeah, I thought Mowell had an excellent game. He's got 13 points in this game. His impact is bigger than that.
Yeah, he's got a high motor too. He gets that ball. If he's going to go to the basket, he's going to go. And still not backing off yet on the great defense, and Anderson gets it up to Hune at half court. And just go to the rack and put it in. Braden Freund gets the pass from his teammate Emmett Hune. It's easy too.
Freund was 6 in the evening.
Jack Renz with the three-point shot. That's no good. Hune gets the rebound down to 4:10 and counting down. But he's kind of resolved to the fact that St. Mary Springs is going to be your sole conference champions here in the Flyweight Conference. Even if they do have to play against WLA, but WLA has 3 losses on the season. Springs only 1. And there's no quit in the intense defense that Springs puts on the Spartans of Laconia. He was going to sit down, and coming in for him will be Jack Vandersanden, 6'2 senior.
And for the Blazers, coming in number 15, Jack Vandersanden.
Coming in for Laconia, Reed Langenfeld. Saw him play in the JV game too. Right, Wyatt Redmond also checking in for Laconia, and
Nick White at the line, shooting 1.
Both teams.
These guys for Springs keep on pulling on the shorts of the player that came in. They must know him pretty well because they're laughing down there, pulling on his shorts out there. And Kotnick.
I saw
Fisher
that in an NBA. Oh, wow. What a move by Mowell again.
Mowell again. They're both the players either side of Fisher Kotnick are yanking on the bottom of his shorts, and he's still kind of pulling them up a little bit. Get the ball inside into Langenfeld inside, and he puts it in. Mason Langenfeld on that basket.
Saw that in an NBA game. They were on the block.
Nice little feed inside, and finding a guy who hasn't scored yet, just came in the ball game, and Vandersanden gets rewarded. What an unselfish team, and they understand the situations out there, and they just found him with a nice little look on. He worked to get to that spot and earned that basket.
Well, finished in traffic. Good shot.
Cotton gets it, can't quite get it to go. Ball down in the corner, and down to 2:40 and counting down. 70-41. No one would have ever thought this was going to happen here tonight at St. Mary Springs High School. You get inside to Vandersand. He kicks it back out on top. Just happy to run the clock right now and come away with the sole conference championship here at home. No better place to do it, especially with the great crowd that's here tonight.
Timeout on the court.
Timeout back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac. Making your move and storage of goods simple.
Okay, we are back at St. Mary Springs High School. What a show being put on tonight here by the Ledgers. It's a close game till about 5-6 minutes left in the first half, and after that, just slowly slipped away and then in a hurry slipped away in the second half. But a great season. Season not over. It's going to be a sell job. Coach Wirtz will have to talk with his players and not let them this one game here tonight ruin a great season. This will only be their fourth loss of the entire season. All their losses have been in conference, a very good flyaway conference. So
Bentley Coots to the line. His first attempts of the game.
It's the first free throw to go. He's saying to himself, please let this go in. Please let me.
Fans are loving it.
Yeah, all these guys that don't get a lot of playing time and getting their moments here in this ballgame. Langenfeld grabs down the rebound with 2:10 and counting down. Renz gets it, and it'll be a pushing foul on St. Mary Springs. Also on the court, Zane Wilson is out there for his first action. And number 13, like you said, Bentley Coots on the court. So a lot of players getting on the court here tonight. Not bad to get on the court with a crowd like this and play in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah, senior night. Yeah, it's all good. Big night here at Springs.
Jack runs. Looks to look pretty easy up there. Puts the free throw in.
Rudman was going to the line, but Jack Renz. Watching the NBA game the other night, one of the guys at the they were shooting a free throw. One of the guys on the block bent down and untied the shoe of his opponent. Nobody saw it.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I think I saw that replay of that. Just killing the clock right now and going up strong, trying to get one of the books for Joey Kuhn. Comes up short on a shot. Three-pointer on the way and no good for Vandersanden. Close to the 1.5 minute mark left in the ball game. Another missed shot there by Laconia. Yeah, a lot of games coming up. Our schedule will be full coming up next week. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday. With games next week. And Vandersand throws it up in the right direction, but comes up a little short on his shot. Redmond gets it, flicks it over his shoulder, and puts it in. Wyatt Redmond with a basket, getting his first points, gets his name in the book for scoring. Slick little shot there, turned his back to the basket and flicking right back over the top of him to make it go. Yeah, just everybody kind of backing off right now, letting the clock run down, under a half minute to play. But what a great dominating performance here by the St. Mary Springs Ledger on their own court. And just going to let the clock run. So again, we're going to try to get some interviews on the court, so stick around. St. Mary Springs wins 71-45 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. And I'll be back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
The $7 Lux Cravings Box has the Gordita Supreme? What is this, the 90s? This flashback is off the hook. The 90s Gordita Supreme is back in the $7 Lux Cravings Box. Relive the decades, only at Taco Bell. Booyah!
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show sale at Holiday. Explore all that's new, score great offers, get more for your trade, and lock in thousands in savings on GMC Sierra while you enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. The design and selections perfectly crafted for you. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Listen to 95 and 96.1 The Rock on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WTCX. Or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn radio app. Everything that rocks. 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Listen to Sunny 97.7 on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WFDL FM. Or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn radio app and searching WFDL FM. Songs that make you feel good. Sunny 97.7.
Fond du Lac Credit Union knows that we all have many different goals that we want to achieve in life, like paying off debt or planning your dream wedding. We also know that sometimes unfortunate things can happen that are out of our control, like car trouble or a broken washer and dryer. For all of your personal needs, Fond du Lac Credit Union has personal loans customized just for you. Wherever you are in life, Fond du Lac Credit Union can help get you to where you want to be. For more information, simply visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Try it again.
The Roush Insurance Agency, and proud to sponsor our local athletes doing what they love. Do you have people in your life that you love? Your loved ones count on you. Hi, this is Tony Walters, agent with the Roush Insurance Agency. Let us at the Roush Insurance Agency give you a free, no obligation life insurance quote so you're safe and secure for when the unexpected happens. To To find out more about your free, no-obligation quote, give us a call today. The Roush Insurance Agency, properly insuring you for your future. Good luck, area athletes, on your quest to a state title.
Well, you never know about a senior night. They can be sometimes too hyped, sometimes not hyped enough, and maybe hitters early on. It seemed like we spotted them about 8 points to start. Then we started getting some stops, and that was the key. You know, I told the guys, I think we're the best defensive team, and to hold a team with that firepower to 40-some points, defensively and rebounding was the switch, I think.
I thought one of the guys that really stood out when you guys are pulling away there was your guard, Ben Baker. We'll talk about active hands out there and everything kind of surrounding him, taking the ball and changing it in offense the other side. I thought he had a great last few minutes of that first half.
Oh, for sure. And we chart deflections defensively, and he by far leads our team. You know, despite his stature of 5'10" and his short arms, I mean, his hands are all over the basketball. And I don't know, I want you to find a better player that's under 6 feet. You know, Schwartz is really good at WLA, but I'll take Ben Baker any day.
Hey, I tell you, congratulations, too, on winning the Flyway Conference outright with this victory here tonight. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Guys, here, it's our 4th time in 5 years, so that's pretty good for a football school.
I'll let you go celebrate with the guys over there.
Right,
thanks, Coach.
Thanks for coming.
Coach Kyle Krager will send it back up to Randy.
Okay, we are going to go through some individual scoring right now. Maybe we'll take a break. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back.
I'll be on TV.
Yeah, maybe.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, and Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
We are back here at Springs for some individual scoring rundowns. For Laconia, Camden Smith with 9 points. Cash Farrell finished with 18. Ethan Pinnell with 5. He had all those in the first half. Jack Renz finished with 2 as he was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Rhett Garrett's with 5 points. Wyatt Redmond finished with 2. Nick Blank with 1. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Mason Langenfeld finished with 3 points. Laconia was 7 of 10 from the line, 70%. And for St. Mary's Springs, Noel Mowell finished with 15 points. He had a 3-pointer. Ben Anderson finished with 8. 3 in the first half, 5 in the second, 2 made 3-pointers. Ben Baker, 14 points. All of those came in the first half. Bentley Coots with 1 point. Jack Vandersanden with 2 points. Caden Pitts with 2 points. Braden Freund with 6 points. And Emmett Hoon, the big guy, finished with 13. And 10 points for Tate Schufs on senior night for a total of 71. So final score here, 71-45 in favor of Springs, and a real dominant performance. It started about 5 minutes left in the first half, and the second half just continued on. So we were trying to get some more interviews. We might get one in just a minute or so. So we're going to stick with it right here. Coach Steve is going to bring them real close, and hopefully everything goes well. So we're going to go to the right now we're going to go to the interviews on the court.
Okay, we are back on the court. Got a 71-45 victory. St. Mary Springs conference champs all by yourselves. What does that mean? I've got Ben Baker with me right now. And Ben, what does it mean to you to win this thing outright?
It means a lot. As I'm a junior, knowing that 2-3 years ago they won it 3 straight times, it's nice to have one of my own.
What did your team do to switch this game around? It was a close game till about maybe 6-7 minutes left in the ball game. What did you guys do to really kind of take over in this ball game? I know you had a huge part of that hand in that pulling away there with 12 points in the first half during the key time. So what did your team do to change things in your fortune?
Coach told us that to bring the energy, and he told us that bring it because we were going to win this outright. And ever since that one timeout he took at the start of the game, ever since then we just took off, and the game ended with a blowout.
Well, Ben, impressive the victory here. You had a big part of this tonight, so congratulations, and go enjoy it with your team, conference champs.
Thank you.
Okay, Ben Baker joining us here too, and I'll probably send it back up to Randy, maybe try to get one more interview. We'll see. The coach is probably taking the net down, so they might be getting some pictures now for moms and dads.
We are showing that, I think, on camera right now, and Coach Krieger taking down the majority of the net. I think every one of the players of the conference championship, outright conference championship, getting a piece of that net. So kind of a nice ceremony. And again, Springs winning this one 71-45. Springs was a 6 of 11 from the free throw line, and Laconia 7 of 10 from the line. But really a game, I think, that was decided by energy, defensive hustle, and Springs really setting the tone for preparing for the tournament run that they're planning on going on right now. So I guess getting any more on-court interviews is going to be difficult as the team is celebrating as they rightly should be. And we're going to just thank all of our sponsors, thank everyone for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend, and thanks for joining us tonight on Radio Plus.
Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.
Edward Jones Fond du Lac Advisors, Musa Sheet Metal, Quest Interiors, Sargento Cheese,
American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, Bauer Chiropractic, BCI Burke, Bob's Pizza,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate, Coal Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage,
Roush Insurance, Smith Builders, Marco Tax Service, AirTech Heating and Cooling,
Anders Auto Parts, Taco Bell, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Holiday Automotive,
Dynamic Chiropractic, Radom Stone and Landscape, Everson Law Office, Hopper's Screen Printing and Custom Embroidery,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Integrity Saw and Tool, Fondy Family Dental, Into the Woods Wellness,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Lens Truck Center, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marion University,
Right Way Home Improvement, New Medical Center, Scotty's Auto Works,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Pizza Ranch, Silica for your home, Pino Construction,
Real Estate Agent Brock Fleischer, Back in Action, Camera Casino,
Pioneer Pit Stop, Keller Buildings, Shepherd of the Hills, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.